Hi everyone, my name is Thomas Kim. Today is February 24th, 2019. This is my 13th episode about C++ type function, modern C++ programming. In this episode, we will learn class template parameter type deduction guide or argument deduction guide. What is really important in this session is breaking the tie between enclosing class and its member constructor or member function. If you have solid understanding about this breaking the tie, we can extend C++ standard library for our own use. So this session is really important and I will go very slow and I will make this video short. Please double click this link and download our previous source code by clicking this link. Show in folder, double click, copy the folder, paste it to your working folder, working directory. I paste it here. Double click the folder, copy the folder path. On your command prompt, right click properties, paste it in starting folder, apply, start Visual Source Code, Visual Studio Code, open folder, paste the folder path, backslash, enter, then select folder. Click in blank space, click this button, 13, break the tie. Click this button, PCH, CPP, break tie CPP. In PCH, this file include talk play fun type util.h. I think this file is good enough. In PCH file include PCH and break tie include PCH int main here auto stream talk play fun stream auto nl stream get console out. In function main stream break the tie nl. Now start your console command prompt dir cd 13 break the tie. We need to compile precompiled header at pch local pch cpp cl msbc local break tie cpp m. Okay, you should see this message also in GNU compiler G++ std C++17 PCH H. Okay. Break tie CPP or GEXE. Okay, you should see this message. I create a namespace type function tutorial end of namespace type function tutorial. Here I create a template class, template type name T, class unconnected. I created a class unconnected. Here public class unconnected constant character pointer MSG. Now I create another class template type name T, class tied. Public private tm value. Here class tied constant t pointer MSG. Now we are calling these two functions. In case of class unconnected, it means from this template parameter, class template parameter T, and this is constructor parameter MSG. From class template parameter T, constructor parameter MSG, there is no relationship between class template parameter T and constructor parameter MSG. There is no connection of any kind. In this case, from class template parameter T, constructor parameter MSG, the type of MSG is tied to T, the class template parameter. With this tie between constructor parameter and class template parameter T, C++ compiler can deduce the class template parameter or class tied T. This T can be deduced using constructor parameter. So here we are testing these two classes. First we can try with this class type function tutorial class tied. We do not need to provide the parameter argument here. T. This is literal string. Okay. In this case, this T can be, the type of T can be determined by the compiler using this constructor. So it works. We can print out using T's type, DECL type T. Then we can print out like this, string T's type, talk play fun, get type name, T type. Now let's build. Sorry, it's typo. I fixed. Okay, it works. So class type the parameter t. This parameter t becomes character. And in this case, it works. In this case, it does not work. Now let's try. Type function tutorial. Class unconnected. U. This is literal string. It does not compile. It does not compile at all. Now let's try first. No, it does not compile. The reason is that this t could not deduce argument for t. T cannot be, the type of t cannot be deduced in this case. Even if we provided constant character pointer message, this constructor, from this constructor parameter, the type of class unconnected, t cannot be determined. Then we can specify like this, character, okay, or something else. Even int is possible. Int. See? Now let's compile. Now it's working. So if we can, so it does not work. Now we will make it work. Okay, let's try once again. It does not work. Now we can make it work using class template parameter or argument deduction guide. We are providing guide like this. Template type name t. We are introducing template. Then class unconnected. We are providing this constructor. We need construct. This is constructor. Constant t pointer msg. Then class unconnected. I hate typing, so I copied like this. Please note that this is constructor. This is class type. We can define like this, t. Okay, I will make it to double line, 3 line. This is constructor. So this constructor should be defined. Similar pattern should be defined. Constant t character message. Then this, using this constructor, we are deducing the type t. This class type t. Template class. Class template. We are deducing the class template parameter t. This is called the deduction guide. This is introduced in C++ 17 standard. Okay, I will make it shorter like this. Please understand the syntax, the arrow. Now with this, we can create like this. Now it should work. Okay, it now works. So we can print out the type like this. Copied, pasted. Then it can be U type. And we can provide use type. Then U type. Then we can understand the configuration. like this. Okay, I hope you understand. So this is unconnected class. Unconnected means there is no tie between class template parameter and the constructor. By introducing class template parameter or argument deduction guide, this is constructor and this is class type. We are deducing class template parameter t like this. In this case, we don't need by default because there is connection class. This t and the constructor t is tied, connected in some way. Now we introduce another class. I copied and pasted. We will break the tie. We will break the tie like this. I introduce the class here. This is constructor. Now we want to define parameter guide like this. Here, template, type name t. We are copying the constructor here. Okay, don't forget, I will change it to s to make it look clear. Okay, I made this is constructor, as I explained before. This is constructor and this is type guide. This is type guide. I can define like this: class break the tie like this. I am providing parameter, for example std basic string t, no s, because this is s, template parameter s. Now like this. So we defined class template parameter deduction guide for this class s. Okay, now with this deduction guide, now let's try this. I will change this function name, void deduction guide basic. Now I will create another function, void deduction guide break tie int main. I copy this function name, copy. Now here we are calling this class break the tie like this. Type function tutorial namespace and break b. This is a literal string. Okay, will it work? Let's compile. My point is using this string, this constructor. In this case, s is, if we call this function, this is character. S becomes character. From this character, we are converting into character class like this. Then let's try if it works. No, it doesn't work. Now let's examine why it doesn't work. We defined here. Watch it carefully. I will remove this part. This is very important. Say when we call this function b, class break the tie, tie. With this type guide, deduction guide, s type becomes character. Okay, s becomes character because we called this with this parameter. This constructor is called. Then here here, let's see here, this becomes class, this becomes like this, class break the type std basic string character. It becomes like this. Okay, then now let's see in this case. Now in this case here, the type t is determined here. So in this case, since s becomes t, matches t, s is t equals, and if s becomes character, so t becomes character, and this becomes class break the type character. But it is trying to, from in this deduction guide, using this constructor, it is trying to create class break the type std basic string class. It is trying to create this class, but it is already generated this way. Okay, this function is effectively like this. From this class character, and this constructor becomes like this, copy character. Okay, this is already character, this class, this is a member in this character class, and this constructor becomes like this, class break type character. So it cannot deduce because in this class, this is constructor specification, it becomes like this, class break the type character. This constructor belongs to like this. Yeah, character. This constructor actually means this character class's member constructor, like this. With this constructor, we cannot generate this constructor, totally different constructor. We cannot. We have to break the tie between the constructor, in this case this constructor, and the class, in this case template class here, template class T. We have to break the tie. We have to break the tie between constructor, this constructor, and the class, template, class type. How they are connected, how this class type and constructor is connected through this T, this template parameter T. How can we break? It's easy. We can break like this. We are introducing new template type name, for example S. We break the tie like this. We have a break on the tie. Okay, watch it carefully. This T and this S is now different. So this constructor is now broken. The tie is broken. With this, now it works. Let's try it. Voila, it works. Now this deduction guide is prepared, and this type can be modified on the fly like this. Here m value msg. Voila! I can modify the type of m value with this type guide. The custom deduction guide modifies the type of m value on the fly. This was impossible before C++17. Now let's see what I mean. Here, using B type, DECL type B, using element T type function tutorial element, sorry, we haven't included it here. Include type function tutorial. Please note that we developed this type library in our previous sessions. In the type library, we implemented something like this: type function tutorial element T B type. From this B type, we are extracting element type, this template parameter T. This T, we can extract the type of T using type function tutorial element type T, like this. Class break the type T. Okay, so we can now display both type. Stream this type talk play fun get type name B type and then stream the element type T of B type. Talk play fun get type name element T and L. Now we run it. Now let's see what it means. The class break type, basic class blah blah blah, this type is displayed, this type is displayed. Now watch this, B type, element type of B. This is basic string class. Take a moment and examine this code. Even though we passed constant character string, we modified the type T. We modified the type T using this deduction guide to std basic string constant character, like this. One thing more interesting is, now I copy this part, copied, paste. Now I modify into W, L, wide, literal string. This becomes W type, W element T, W type, W the W element type of T type T of W type W element T. Now let's see. Voila. See, this type is class break the tie class std basic string character string. The element type of tb type is basic string character. W's type is now class break the tie class basic string wide character, because we passed wide character here. And the element type T of W type is basic string wide character. Even though we passed constant literal string, constant character string, wide character string, we converted in this type T as string, std string, or this converts std string or stdw string. This deduction guide. If it is not very impressive, you should watch my next video. Custom deduction guide enables us to extend C++ standard library almost arbitrarily to meet our needs. In future sessions, I will show you how to extend C++ standard template classes for our own use. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.